Welcome to our channel. I'm Saf.
And I'm Tang. Welcome to Game and Dads, yeah! Welcome back to Game and Dads, yeah! On today's episode, I'm going to review episode 5 of Superman and Lois. Woot woot. Alright, let's get right into it. In this week's episode, we start off with a nice scene of the farm, the tractors plowing the fields, the roosters crowing, a nice little montage about changing of seasons, turning of tides, etc. A quote from the episode is the last warm moments before the cold. This week's episode was all about the Smallville Harvest Festival. We see Superman has been, quote, banking goodwill so he can take the weekend off, essentially making a show of strength around the world, saving all kinds of people, fixing infrastructure, stopping bad guys, etc. Um, and he's doing all this for the Harvest Festival. So then we move to the school where everything is going okay. The Harvest Festival is huge at the school. We see son number one. He gets a phone call. He's dumped. He was all excited because his girlfriend was going to come to Smallville. Which of course just makes the whole kid scene way worse. Definitely, I have to say, my least favorite part of the show is increasingly becoming the kids. And then emo kid number two is asked on his first ever date. He gets tongue tied. His brother saves him, of course. So then we see Sharon Powell, who was almost killed by the special powers people from last episode. She shows up at the newspaper with her son, and it's clear they want to drop everything as far as the story goes. And this is suspicious. It's like, well, your son left all these phone calls, something fishy was going on. Now he's talking about a big check, more numbers he's ever seen. Clearly, he got paid off. From here, we move on to Lana. She's holding down the donations for all of Smallville for the whole Harvest Festival. We see Derek Powell. He loses his shit, starts a huge fire, burns the building, and all the donations. And of course, Superman shows up just in time to freeze the fire, but still lose all the donations. We then see some flashbacks to Superman being a teenager, fighting his first criminals in Smallville. And then we come back to Superman saving the donation center, what's left of it, freezing the building. I just went over that, but yeah. And then we see Captain Luthor, for some reason, talking to Lois Lane, trying to get info or fill something out. It looks like later on we find out he was married to Lois Lane in the alternate universe. So then we cut back to Lois's newspaper boss, and she's talking to Derek's mother. And then we make our way to the festival where Pretty Boy's son number one is rebelling. He's drinking some booze, and he's just kind of upset because he's not making the football team. His girlfriend dumped him. He's feeling depressed. He wants to rebel a little because that's all his emo kid brother too does all the time. And then we go on to Derek. He's going into some kind of machine. Superman shows up, sees like a giant crystal. He's like, what the crap is going on here? What's all this? Derek, says to the chick to protect the client or whatever. Derek flies out like he's Superman. There's a Superman chase. Captain Luthor, of course, is in an RV now. Uh, um, Chasing them down with his artificial intelligence that apparently can go anywhere. Like, I mean, can I get my hands on those servers? Like, can I have that AI? Shoot. Anyways, they score a lucky rocket. They both crash. Derek then like implodes from inside. Super flies away. On the next day, we see the Harvest Festival again. Of course, all the donations that were destroyed have been redonated by you know who, the great villain of the season. Surprise, surprise. Of course, no surprise. And then, they kind of show the Harvest Festival, some scenes. We watch a flashback to Superman's mom letting him go to the big city to figure his life out. They're all nervous and they miss each other, and I definitely understand it. They need to grow, but time to move on, and he definitely wishes he had not left. And then we see Email Boy's girlfriend number two kind of crap on him and be like, hey, I just want to be friends, like, 'cause that ever goes over well. And then we go to the kid being beat up, to emo kid walking home, and the Asian kid who was vibrating, who we thought his laser vision had given him powers, clearly has powers now. He's escaped, and he's just taking it out on the kid. So that'll be interesting to pick up next week. But speaking of next week, there will be no review for Superman and Lois. Obviously, it's not coming back for 2 or 3 months, unfortunately, but it has been renewed for season two. So as soon as it comes back on, I'll get another review out. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Remember, 5 more subs, we get a video of Saf's beard getting shaved away. I can't wait. If you have any ideas, if you want anything changed up, or you just like anything, or have any comments or theories, let me know. As always, thanks for watching. Gaming Dads out.